So, other tonight feels like specifically to uncover my camera when I'm live, unveiling. It's part of the topic, right? Sex in the divine union. For more formality, I can call it coitus. So it's not offensive or triggerish. I think the word coitus has a way
How
of
does
not
you guys
feeling
do it?
anything, anything natural. Like it just feels like there's nothing really sexual about it. So coitus is the word. So first of all, we need to understand that what makes a union divine is that both parties are feeling good. If one party is feeling good, it's less, right? It is not divine union. It is just a union of any kind, right? So because we're on this particular topic that is very triggerish in the sense that the only power in all of existence is actually sexual energy, right? Yes, the only power that is can never exist, right? That's why they said love is a passion, a burning desire. That's why when you are love making, right, you are usually practicing coitus. So, like I said, the word feels doesn't feel anything sensual, right? So being sensual, right, is very important because it is expressing your power. You might think that it is sinful, but there's nothing sinful about being sensual. The only power that can exist is sexual energy. When a cat is fucking each other, do you shout that you're sinning? It's the normal thing. It is human beings that have demoralized and turned it into a reason to express lack of love. Because tell me why you would rape somebody when you are only destroying yourself by not having their feeling good. Because anybody you are uniting with, as long as their feeling good is not genuinely true, you are destroying yourself. That's just the truth. So you won't be stupid to force anybody because you would see yourself worthy enough to receive such pleasure. That you won't see that you need to force yourself. If not, you can never get that kind of pleasure. You see it that to make sense to you that force is the absence of love expressed. Love can never force. This is why no matter how you try to sugarcoat war and killings, there's nothing there's nothing I would ever tell you. There can never be anything wonderful about killing anyone because there's nothing productive in violence. It is a reduction of love expressed. You can't be angry and be feeling good at the same time. No. It is because you are very hot that you're actually angry. So I don't know how to be angry. And I'm so happy about that. I'd rather waste my energy working out than waste it having anger that is destroying my whole body system. Why would I want to do that to myself? I'm the kind of person that I prefer working out to the point that the veins on my chest are popping out. That's the kind of thing I like. That's what I'm into. I'm more about working out. And I just started working out. I don't have gym access in how many years? I don't even eat 3 times a day like that. Right? I just started. I just started growing. And this is my fantasy, my drill, what feels good to me. So I don't care about what you're thinking in your head. It's your business, right? And I'm not trying to force myself on anybody either. I won't want someone that doesn't like that kind of thing or feels threatened by that kind of thing. Because I'm not looking for violence in a relationship. If someone should even as much as slap me, I don't want to talk to you again. Not because of anything, because I don't want to promote violence. I don't want to be in a space that has a tendency of promoting violence. I don't know if you get it. I'm not interested. And I don't want myself to be violent. So I know that if I'm in a space that is being violent, I might be triggered towards it without even being conscious of it, right? Let's see that. So I won't put myself in a space that violence is a normality. Because anything positive energy is love. Love is everything positive energy. There's nothing negative about love. So I'm not trying to force my divine counterparts to be with me. And any what do you call it choice she chooses to make is preferable to me than anything else. Because the truth is I love my own company. I love working out every day. I love straining my veins on my chest. I love just expressing energy. And if I'm either expressing energy or I'm producing something creative design. So I'm always having an exciting moment myself. There's nothing boring about being by myself. The energy is pure sound and it keeps increasing. So tell me, why am I going to have someone I'm fantasizing about that I want to be with when being with myself, right, is the only thing I want to do? So wait, I'm not trying to say that. Before I'm attacked on every angle because he said the words you say will be used against you on the day of judgment. Every word, right? I'm not saying I don't want someone to be with me. Don't get me wrong. I don't want more than one. The only access I give to someone being with me is just one access. And that access is either that one person or nothing at all. Right? That is the kind of person I am. If it is not that one person, I'm not interested. And if it is not soft, it does not make sense to me. So, me myself, I'm a soft baby, right? And I choose to be a teddy bear for a good reason. And I've just started even growing. I'm seeing it, the image I saw as a child. It's becoming more clearer. So, my confidence is like feeling like skyrocketing because it's now like I told you, this is what I saw, right? It makes sense to know that growing is something I do without even making an effort. Because that's how it feels like to me. Working out is something I do without making an effort. I can be hyper focused on working out. I forget that there is this like meditation of just walking out and going and going and going and going and going and going and going. It just has this rhythmic movement with plasma, right? With the energy of all of existence, yes, with sexual energy. It has the same rhythmic flow with sexual energy. So it feels like that. So I enjoy being by myself, honestly. And the more I work out, it's not like I love being by myself so much, but the thing is, if I'm with someone else, my attention would usually be on the person I'm with. I don't know how it is for anybody, but I think if we are with people, your attention is usually not on yourself fully, like when you are by yourself. If we are honest with each other, so I can only give one person that access, right? That would be the only person worthy enough to have that my attention. That's how I am. If it's not that, right, it doesn't feel like me. And that's how I am. Very simple, honestly, in my desires, because it's just one. I can't do more than one attention. Like, I have only one mouth, right? I can only face one. And no matter how I want to do it, it's just one mouth, right? So it doesn't make sense. Even if I have two hands, I have one head. So yes, you get the point. Oneness is everything to me. I can't divide myself and my energy. It feels irritating to even think about something like that. When I would never do that to myself, right? And so I don't try to expand anything that I do rather not prefer. You see, they said energy, whatever we feed our attention to, right, will always receive our power to expand. Whether you are conscious of this or not, whatever you receive, whatever, whatever we receive your attention will expand. So whatever you give attention to is expanding, and you can see what I'm giving attention to. If you cannot see, it's fine. You will still see it gradually. There's going to be a gradual process of you seeing and understanding all these things eventually, right? So namaste, namaste. The topic, right, is sexuality is not sinful. It is the energy of existence. It is just not a conversation for babes that drink milk. It's just like saying a baby that is sucking breast, right? Right. And someone that is eating meat. There are two different desires. One just is introduced to drinking milk, the necessary thing to keep him alive. You can't even give a newborn baby ice cream, to be honest, right? Let's be sincere with each other. You can never give a newborn baby ice cream. If not, that baby can fall sick and die. So no matter how rich you want to say you are, a newborn baby cannot drink ice cream. You were not eating gold when they born you. You were not eating something different from other people were eating. If not, you wouldn't be able to survive. So the fact that we all did something that started with how normal, right? How oneness. Normal means something is part of. It's just it's it's natural, right? It feels like it's just there. That's how it is. So it is normal. That is not like just like love being the most powerful force in all of existence is normal. It's just how it is. You cannot debate over it. It can't change. It is love is the only power in all of existence. There is no other power. The only thing is that positive energy is explaining an increase, and negative energy is explaining a decrease. It is just normal. There is nothing about it. And that energy that is the only power in all of existence. It is sexual energy. Yes, it is sexual energy. So there is no crime or sin about being sexual. You are expressing who you are, that energy. Now the crime there is forcing it on anyone because force is an express of lack of love. Love not express. Love would never force. This is why war and killings, no matter how a soldier wants to brag about he's doing the will of the nation, he's saving, I'm not seeing anything reasonable in it. I will never want to be a soldier. It does not make sense. It's the most stupid kind of work to ever do to me because it means you don't care to understand that you are love and love is one. And whatever you do to another, you do to yourself. So you now understand why After killing so many people, they come back and they are messed up. How would you be okay? No, tell me how you would be okay doing something to affect love. You cannot be okay, no matter how justified you want to call it. You can never be okay. Your life will never be okay. There's nothing you can do to change the fact that if you do anything against love, you can never be okay. So when you think you are doing something to somebody that I will wicked this person or something else, nothing is okay with that. There is nothing that can ever be okay about it. So when you think that you are wickeding her or you are being smart, there's any intelligent or not stupidity in that. When you rape somebody, that is what you are not aware of. You're just like blind to how you are killing yourself. And different reasons triggers different things. But you see, when we all understand this simple thing, right? There won't be anything like rape. No matter how naked a woman walks up and down. In short, walking up and down naked would be so normal because there's nothing inside it. It doesn't warrant any violence or anything negative. Highest, it will promote people wanting to, find the one they love. Because if you know that you just need to find the person that wants to be with you, you would not waste your time trying to force. And you can't say you're so unfortunate that nobody will want to be with you. You can't be that bad. And why do you want to be bad when you are love? Why? Why can't you just choose to feel good? And because the only thing that good, the only goodness in existence is this sexual energy. It steals love. So when I see poor people and I see them having plenty children, right, as it's defined by society, it's not my definition. I'm just defining societal wise. I am still positive that at least it is still proved that we exist within love. So understanding love is all there is makes you understand that you have to actually think, scrutinize things. You can't just wake up one morning and not use your brain to think and give the responsibility to somebody else. Why? Why? What is wrong with your head? What is doing you? And so sexual energy is an energy that if we genuinely tap into, see the thing about sexual energy, you can't perform it. You have to desire it genuinely for it to actually increase you, for it to be productive to you. This is why if you sleep with someone that you are not truly desiring, there's this disease that comes to you because your soul is not at ease. So there's a disease attached to it. That's why you can have AIDS, right, and HIV and all that. It is just the symptoms of what the spirit is feeling. Because you're not supposed to be with anybody that doesn't feel good to your soul, and your soul just seeks one. That's the crazy part if you don't know. Some people will say their soul is plenty people just to justify it. But you see, that's the whole point of existence to see, to prove why choosing love, right, is the wisdom of existence, not just something stupid. Like, why would I pick one person that's stupid? You're stupid. You don't even have sense. That's boring. It's dry. You don't see the gift in it. And you can't see the gift in it, right? Because it doesn't make sense to you. 3:03 on the clock, right? I just screenshot it on my phone. Like I said, I used to screenshot all these things and I end up deleting it. I've deleted so many games because 3 years ago I didn't have a phone. So there's nothing that I'm attached to in this phone, as crazy as it is. I lived without having a phone, and those 3 years of not having a phone, I was blissful more than people that have two phones that were miserable. because they do not understand that it's just device. It's just like a Bluetooth device, literally. It's what you're passing through it that is the cocoa. Yes, the device makes it comfortable to pass what you're passing through it comfortably, right? So it's still the same thing. See, everything is tailoring towards feeling good. It's trying to help us to do things faster to help us feel good. That's all phones are there for. And it's what I use in creating my tune. Though I don't create the tune just because I have a device. I wait to be led to create. So when I see people just copying people, it doesn't make sense to me. I don't understand why. But I get it's about different here on different nations. And all I respect everyone that came here to express lack of love because that thing is heavy. It's not easy. It's actually a lot of work to express lack of love. You know what it is for love to lose its own essence. It's a lot of work. That's the crazy part of it, right? They are the ones doing the most job for love just to prove that they would rather decide to love. Because just see what's going on in the world. We're tired. The whole world is tired of the negativity. You cannot be tired. You can't say you're excluded from this tiredness. Why? Because your soul is connected to all. And once it has found a sweet taste of wine, it has dropped every rubbish that did not make sense to it. You see, the way you like good thing, your soul is the reason why you can like good thing. You don't even understand why there's nothing good without love. You need to understand that shit. There can never be any good thing without love. So when you think that this sex, this coitus is sweet, is I want to die because of love exists. If not, there's nothing good about it. Even if you want to buy something, if it doesn't feel good to you, you're like, why? Why would I buy something that I'm not going to use? Even when you're buying it to hoard it, the reason why you're hoarding it, it feels good to have. Yes. Yeah. Yes. Yes. You have to be conscious of what feels good to you. And we're in an era where more people are coming to understand that certain things don't feel good to them, and so it has less value because the thing is spiritual evolution, right? Is human evolution. It is one. It's just seeing it from different sides of the coin. It's still in an evolution. And the evolution of humanity is towards spirit because we are all spirit existing within spirit. I don't know why this shouldn't be new information. Like, I'm just repeating it out of repetition sake, reference, right? Making reference to it. Because most times I make reference to things I've said before, and they can be found to be seeming like repetition. All my hands are shaking because I've been working out. They're literally like aching. But guess what? Guess what? Okay, guess what? I'm still gonna write it. Sweet. Because it's only feeling like that because it's expanding. It's learning to adapt. It's increasing, it's passing new heights. So when there's an increase, there's always an it's like I don't know if you know about train rail. There's always like a gap between the train rail. Why? Because they feel once the metal is hit for a long period of time consistently, the heat expands the metal. You get that heat too, and there is heat in you know if you're smart enough to understand what I'm trying to express. right now, right? There's very much heat inside it, and the heat also expands. That's how certain things grow, right? So heat is expansion. So and the expansion feels so feels like it's here, like it aches. That aching is tear that's heal and adjust, and that healing has stretched, heals stretched because now it's open wider. It can take more, right? And that's why I love the fact that I'm a huge giver because giving is something that comes from my core. Love gives without unconditionally, and I love to take my time to outline every angle, every space, every dot. I like to be intense. I like to express the intensity of my energy. I don't like to hold it back. And I'm not saying I'm perfect, but I'm learning. But yes, I'm never going to force anyone big. It's disgusting. I've learned my lesson. I learned my lesson in a rough way. Let me not say because I can't really care about so I used to be growing up. You know, that child that they never know what the fuck he's doing. And they don't even pay attention to you because you look so innocent anyway. Right? The innocent face is so giving. You can't imagine the kind of things this nigga can do. And yes, right, shit happens. Now I'm grateful that I'm learning why I prefer not to do certain shit I have been guilty of in the past. And I'm grateful that I learned it in a way that nobody needs to enforce. It's not something I'm trying to stop. It's not something that I don't know how to stop doing it. No, it wasn't even. It feels like so alien to me, right? And that's why my foundation is deeply in free will. If I'm not allowed, I'm not trying to force. Love would always be free will. It's always feel good. So I really want people around me that genuinely are people that feel good because that's who they are. Not that you're hoping I'll be your entertainment to help you feel good. I'm not saying the message. You can as well be by yourself because I'm not, I don't know what you're looking for and I'm not interested. I don't know, even if you're around me, I'm interested in what makes me feel good that we can do together. If it doesn't work that way, I don't know why we are together. If it doesn't, my feeling good is not there. I don't know if you get it. If your gain, if you're doing something that makes you feel good and it's also something that makes me feel good, I'm down to that shit. Because let's do that shit. Like seriously. As long as it makes me feel good, I'm totally in with it. Right? And I can't be forced into anything I don't want to do. Because I'm fearless. I don't do fear shit. I exclude myself from situations that would drain my energy. I rather not fight. I rather not hang out with anyone before I hear I didn't mean to cross the line or I don't want to. I'm not trying to give you room to have any stupid opportunity to make a mistake. I don't know if you get it. I don't want your mistakes available. Not because I'm seeing you separate from me, but because I prefer to just contain myself. I'm not begging. I'm not saying that you should be perfect. That I'm not just interested in anything that doesn't feel good to me. If it doesn't feel good to me, I worship and respect the God within me to not even put myself in that space. This doesn't mean I don't make mistakes, right? Everything as I progress or move forward, I learn why I would rather prefer certain things even much better, right? The more I eat semo and eba, the more I know that this semo I can eat it without any soup. Once they make the semo right, I actually like it like that. Unlike eba, I can't eat it without any soup. It needs soup to go down my throat. So I would rather prefer eating semo that I can throw in my mouth when there's no soup in case I use up all the soup and I don't want to feel like what I'm giving is not enough because I'm always satisfied with everything I'm giving. I'm grateful for everything I'm giving. This doesn't mean that asking for more is different. I'm not saying that asking for more is, I'm just, I want free will, right? And if you give me 40, I prefer that 40 you give me than saying begging you more to, or I'll beg you that you should give me 50 or something. On your free will, this is different from buying something. Now. If I'm using my money to buy something, for instance, I'm trying to price to get the best cheap price I can get because I don't know why I should be paying to exist. That's one. I don't even want to use money. Money is not something that I'm enticed to have or throw around. It just feels like a filthy shit that's taking up space as much as any other thing else is. Because last, the truth is there is really no value in anything that doesn't feel good to you. And if my own feeling good is creating something, working out, that's just my own feeling good. You can cause it and say I'm cheap or whatever. It wouldn't change that. That's what makes me splendid and having a wonderful day while you're crossing it. Right? Think about it. So yes, this is not going to be 1 hour long. So thank you very much. Yes, I hope this promotes lack of hearing rape, right? I don't know how to say. Like promote positivity rather. See me. Because we truly need to see that we can't force people to be with us. It's disgusting and ridiculous. It's dehumanizing ourselves. And I've been guilty of dehumanizing myself. That's why I'm telling you that it is a stupid act. I'm not saying it because I'm innocent. I'm saying it because I'm guilty as fuck too, right? So, yeah. But yes, that was the old me. The new me is someone that has never been with anybody, right? This person I am right now has never been with anybody my whole life. And I'm actually feeling good and happy about not wasting my energy. So if it's going to be with somebody that is only just one access, it has to be what's that one, right? What do you think? That's exactly why I'm not stressing it.